So are we set? Well, thank you so much. Good morning to everyone. My name is Lamin Mane. I am a member of the Concerned Students Executive. We thank you guys, the media, as well as the fellow comrades that are with us here for coming. So we will want to delve into the press statement, the reason why we called you guys here. We have on this press briefing to provide a detailed update following our peaceful protest held on the 8th of July 2024 to outline our subsequent actions and future plans. Firstly, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the participants, supporters at home and in the diaspora, media houses, and those who have contributed financially to the success of our protest on the 8th of July 2024. Your presence and dedication were instrumental in amplifying our collective voice. The unity and determination during the protest were truly inspiring and a testament to our shared commitment to justice and equality. The recap of the protest. On Monday, the 8th of July 2024, concerned citizens organized a peaceful protest to address critical issues affecting our nation. The turnout was remarkable and the conduct of all participants was exemplary, reflecting our commitment to peaceful and lawful demonstration. During this protest, we presented several key demands aimed at ensuring fairness, justice, and accountability in the system. Our demands were as follows. Reject the National Assembly members' salaries and pension bills. 2, reject the judicial officers' remuneration and other entitlement bills. The third one, fair compensation for all public servants. The fourth one, equitable allocation of national resources. The fifth one, accountability for National Assembly members. The sixth one, promotion of social justice. The seventh, engagement of electorates before passing critical bills. The final one is introduction of a new pay scale for. So the progress that we have made, that is the progress on the demands. First one, the judicial officers' remuneration and other entitlement bills, and the National Assembly members' salaries and pensions bill. Through our collective efforts, these two bills were supposed to be addressed in the National Assembly before the recess, but they have been withdrawn due to the concerns raised by protesters on the 8th of July 2024. Notwithstanding, we want the National Assembly to publicly announce the withdrawal of these bills for the benefit of records and accountability in the future. The second one, accountability for National Assembly members. The concerned citizens, through their strategic planning, have created platforms across all constituencies to avail the citizens an opportunity to hold their representative to account. This strategic measure is aimed at mobilizing, involving, and sensitizing the ordinary Gambians at the grassroots level on matters related to these bills and what are the ways forward to ensure its rejection. Progressively, the groups will be surrendered to members of the constituency to keep engaging their MPs. In light of the aforesaid, we call on members to join their groups and ensure that they have their MPs in the said groups. Failure from any MP to join, start a campaign against the individual and ensure that the individual is denied your vote at the polls. The third one, which is very important, and we want the government, which includes the judiciary, the executive, as well as the National Assembly, to listen to properly, is this demand. Since the bills are almost at coma, we want them to focus on this one now. That is the restructuring of pay scale. We urge the honorable members of the to draft and pass legislation aimed at restructuring the salary scales for low-income earners in the Gambia. This proposed bill should encompass essential sectors, including education, there are the teachers, law enforcement, the police, the military, and others. the healthcare workers, etc. Currently, individuals employed in these critical sectors face significant financial challenges. Their monthly earnings are insufficient to cover basic necessities such as food and housing. The absence of travel allowances exacerbate, making it difficult for them to meet both personal and family needs. In contrast, members of the National Assembly, the judiciary, and the executive branch enjoy comprehensive compensation packages that ensure the financial well-being of their families. We assert that similar consideration and support should be extended to low-income earners who serve the nation diligently. This call for salary restructuring is rooted in the principle of equitable treatment and social justice. It is imperative that the leadership demonstrate a commitment to the welfare of all citizens, particularly those who are economically disadvantaged. The proposed restructuring aims to foster an inclusive environment where every Gambian has the opportunity to live with dignity and economic security. We advocate for leadership ethos that prioritizes the holistic well-being of every citizen, ensuring that no one is left behind in the pursuit of national development. The enactment of this salary restructuring bill will be the pivotal step towards achieving socio-economic equity and enhancing the quality of life for every Gambian. The development since the protest, recent protests, the Executive Committee of Concerned Citizens was invited to a formal dialogue with the National Assembly. Despite our concerted efforts and constructive dialogues or engagements, we were unable to reach a consensus. This outcome, while disappointing, was not entirely unforeseen, given the nature of our demands and the entrenched resistance we have encountered. In response to this impasse, we have adopted a proactive strategy to amplify our message across the nation. We have established platforms within each constituency and educate the public on the pertinent issues. We encourage all citizens to actively communicate their concerns to their respective members of parliament. The current status: we continue to closely monitor legislative developments pertaining to these bills and remain steadfast in our position. Should these bills advance despite our advocacy efforts, we are prepared to escalate our actions through a nationwide protest. Our commitment to achieving our demands is resolute. We remain unwavering in our pursuit for justice. What are our next steps? Engagement and sensitization. In our efforts to engage and inform constituents about the critical issues at stake, our established platforms across the country will remain operational, facilitating ongoing dialogues and mobilization. We urge all our citizens to remain vigilant and well-informed. The second step is nationwide protest. When our demands are not met, we are prepared to organize a nationwide protest. We emphasize that our demonstrations will remain peaceful and lawful. Our commitment to justice and equality will guide our actions, and we will not resort to violence. The action. The executive, the judiciary, and the National Assembly, we urge you to listen to the voice of the people. These issues are of paramount importance to the well-being and future of our nation. We call on you to act in the best interest of all Gambians and to address our concerns with the seriousness they deserve. To the public, we ask you to remain vigilant, united, and proactive. Your participation and support are crucial in this fight for justice and equality. We encourage you to contribute, or to continue rather, engaging with your representatives and to be ready to join if we don't address our demands. Together we can create the change we want. This is what we have for you, people at home in the Gambia and in the diaspora, the executive body, the legislative body, as well as the judiciary body. The concerned citizens are here again. As we said during our last engagement with the media at the National Assembly, We shall continue to provide you with the best of answers. And here we avail ourselves so that the media can ask questions and we are ready to answer your questions. Still, we are steadfast on our demands. We are unwavered. We are ready to go on with our strategies. So demands are not met, we are not going to relent on pursuing what we think is best for this country, which is pay restructuring, as well as the rejection of these bills, among other demands that we have submitted to the office of the Speaker, which represent the office or the institution of the National Assembly as a whole. So thank you. This is what we have for you in the English version. But for the benefit of those that also or cannot understand what we have said in English, we have local translations that we will do on this protest. Thank you so much for coming here, the media, as well as our fellow comrades that are behind me. Thank you. So,
Assalamu alaikum, Gambia. Di si nuyu ku ci nekk turam ak santam. Maa ngi tudd Pa Modou Fall. Amba bokk ci concerned citizens. Suñ ne concerned citizens nag mooy ñi nga xamante ne doomi réew mi leen te dara ñorul leen lu réew mi doomi réew mi ak nu réew mi di demee kanam. Tey nag ñu ngi fi dajee ngir amba yëgal leen wala fàttali ñi nga xamante ne xam nañ lu fi xewoon muy protest bi ñu amoon on Monday ñu ngi ko amoon amba on the 8 July mooy juróom ñetti fan si weeri July 2024 lañu amoon protest bi so tey nag dañ leen a jox amba dañ leen a sa protest bi ba léegi fu ñu toog ni ak yan pexe lañ am si kanam lañ tiral pour am ko so bala maa start nag di leen jërëjëfal yéen ñëpp kii ba ki nga xamante ne ñëwoon nga si protest bi kii ba ki nga xamante ne mënuloo ñëw but use nga sa plateforme bi and wane sa support si lu ñoo def nii yaa di jërëjëfal Gambians yëpp ñu si dëkk bi ñu si diaspora bi mooy ñu si bitim réew and tamit media house yi nga xamante ne depuis si starting bi yéen a ngi ànd ak ñun so ñu ngi leen a jërëjëfal comme nu ma ko waxee Monday on the 8 dañu amoon protest concerned citizens amba protest bi demoon nañ si jaama amba am nañ ko si jaama ak salaam yaa cause demuñ woon ngir amba def li nga xamante dem nañ ak yar dem nañ ak teegin ñu dem amba ñaxtu wane suñ ñàkk a kontaan si bills yooyu noonu nga xam ne ñu ngi ko tiral si National Assembly bi bills yi nag mooy luwaa yi nga xamante ne ñu ngi ko bugg a tiral luwaa yi benn mooy amba National Assembly member salaries and pension bills mooy ñi nga xamante ne ñooñ la gox yi taana jiite leen pour ñu jiite leen si National Assembly bi mooy pencum réew mi fi nga xamante ne foofu la ñëw tiralee luwaa yuy amba guide nu réew mi di doxee so dañ tiral bill yi nga xamante ne ñun jàpp nañ ne du dara lu dul duufal seen ay poste parce que yokka seen salari la ak seen ay dépasse ak seen ay fay luwaas beneen bi muy amba judicial officers remuneration bills ñoom tamit di seen loola gaay bugg a tiral pour amba yokka seen am ak diisal seen poste te ñëpp xam nañ dëkk bi nu moo doxee so demoon nañ nag ñaxtu yóbbaale ay demandes muy ay sas yoo xam ne moom lañ leen sas waaw 8 demandes lañ fa yóbbu woon 8 sas waaw benn bi mooy reject amba loo bi moom na nga xam ne ñu ngi ko bugg a taxawal pour National Assembly members yi demoon nañ pour wax leen ñu tiral ko ci suuf ñaareel gars yi tiral ci suuf beneen bi boo xamante ne pour judge la mooy àttekat yi ak yeneen judicial officers yi taat bi si sas yu ñu leen sas mooy fair compensation for all public servants sas pour amba képp ki nga xamante ne mu ngi liggéey si nguur bi muy teacher di nurse di police di soldier ñu bàyyi leen xel ak lépp lu ñoo def ak alali réew mi dañ si war a sóoraale ñun ñëpp parce que ñun ñëpp si réew mi lañ bokka so dimanche yi dem na ba yaa so di dem amba promotion of social justice ñu ngi leen sas tamit pour amba gars yi seet ni ñoo doxalee luwaayi réew mi ak niñ ko doxalee si kaw doomi réew mi cause lépp lu ñoo def dañ ko war a teg si luwaa cause jàpp nañ ne suñ ko tegee si luwaa ñàkk bi amba lembe dëkk bi te dëkkul fi dinañ ko randal mu sori fi so di dem si progress yuñ jot a am depuis after protest bi benn mooy yaa dégg nañ ñu ne reject nañ bill bi so fu mu nekk nii nag ñu ngi leen a ñaax su dee loolu dëgg la ñu ngi leen a sas na gaay génn a waxaa doomi Gambian si ne leen bill boobu noonu those two bills yoo xamante ne pour National Assembly members yi la ak judicial officers yi gaay génn a wax nit yi ne reject nañ ko officially second accountability for National Assembly members yi tamit amba buñ amee protest ba pare ëpp noonu nañ ay groupe chat si gox yëpp yoo xam ne ñu ngi si Gambia bi su ko defee ñu mun a mobiliser wax ak doomi Gambians yoo xamante ne xamuñ lu nekk di xew xamuñ bil sii nii mooy luwaa yi ñu bëgg a tiral suñ ko tiralee yan jafe-jafe la ñoo asil si Gambia bi ak suñ koom-koom woon nañ ay groupe si bépp gox bu nekk si Gambia doomi gox yooyu dugga nañ si groupe bi te ñeena ji seen njiiti dugga nañ gars yi am nañ waxtaan ak seen njiiti waaw jëmale daal pour seet lu ñëw yóbbee seen gox kanam te ñu ngi ñaan amba bépp jiiti gox nga join si groupe boobu noonu képp koo xamante ne nag wax ngeen naa moom joinut ngeen génna ngeen am campagne against that person su élection jotee dina ñëwaat si yéen de laajte seen vote bu ko kenn votal loolu lañ leen a sant beneen bi mooy restructuring of the pay scale bii nii nag ñu ngi ñaan ñu ngi ñaax di leen sas sa lay wax ñoom National Assembly members yi gars yi asi xamante ne dañ koo jëmale si ñuy liggéey si nguur bi